10,000 firefighters and nearly 900 engines are being pulled in from all over to tackle the flames spreading across Sonoma County. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker spent the day with them as they fought to save Santa Rosa's Oakmont neighborhood. Wilson.
All right, we are just east of Highway 12 in Oakmont. We're kind of behind the juvenile justice facility here. If you look over in this direction, you will see the last nice burning piece of the fire that they have been fighting since I've been here around lunchtime. And so there's the flames. Now, if we look back over this direction, we have the crew coming in to throw a line down across this field and try to keep the flames sort of contained in the area where they have beat this fire back over the last 6 or 7 hours or so. Now, this fire, as it turns out, is a great opportunity for us to show you exactly how these firefighters are tackling fires like this one. Take a look at the last couple hours.
We feel like we're in a real good spot. We've got a great water supply here. We'll try to make a stand here and ultimately see if we can protect these 10 structures in this area.
It was a battle waged on the northern edge of Sonoma's wine country, fought along a wooded canyon bordered by wineries and the county's sprawling juvenile justice center.
A definite wind shift up canyon, and it's a little breezier down here on Highway 12.
Leading the fight on the southern flank, Captain Richard Clark of the Pasadena Fire Department, managing this strike crew and watching the wind.
A couple things we're looking at right now is what the aspect of the ash field is doing. What we're getting dropping on us right now gives us an indication of where the fire is flowing.
On the northern flank, a strike team led by Battalion Chief Jim McCoy.
Yeah, this fire's backing down in the canyon. We've got a big dump pile here, so we're trying to keep it out of there just because if the fire gets in there, it'll generate a lot of heat.
And right in the middle, Lieutenant John Johnson and his crew, all the way from Gig Harbor, Washington.
We have a fire coming backing down the hill.
Together, they stormed through trees and brush to protect buildings, cleared debris from rooftops, beat down flames that seemed to spring up in all directions, all while the air cavalry pounded away from the skies above.
We also know we've got the air crews above us. When the air crews are above us, the fire front's getting pretty close.
The helicopter attack for this, about as relentless as the fire itself. All of the water for which is being pulled out of this pond, sometimes by 2 helicopters at the same time. And this, of course, requires some very precise coordination with all of the men and women who are fighting that fire back on that hillside.
Yep, that's the way it has to be, really. The air resources can hurt us with dropping the water from those heights, and everyone kind of has to know what's going on and what the other crews are doing.
And this, of course, just one of the fires unfolding across our region tonight, just one of the ad hoc teams of firefighters assembled from across the western United States and around the world, and just one small piece of a catastrophe that refuses to burn itself out. Where are you up from?
I'm from Santa Barbara City. I have a strike team from Santa Barbara County, Montecito, Lompoc, Santa Maria, Carpinteria, so we're a long ways from home.
Hey, thanks for coming up and helping us out.
You bet.
You know, the plane drops and the helicopter drops get so much attention because they are, you know, clearly kind of visceral and spectacular, but when you watch this in person, you see a lot more of this, and that's just a bunch of folks sweating it out with hand tools, tearing up the ground and ripping out trees, and that kind of work. It is incredible work to watch in person. It is a humbling thing for all of us to watch these folks do what they're doing, and clearly there are no words for the degree of appreciation that you're going to find in Northern California for these folks right now.
Oh, absolutely, Wilson. We can see it right there just watching them, and our heartfelt thanks to all those strike teams. You were there night 1 when it was crazy and the winds were going crazy. I'm curious, when did they deploy those strike teams from other areas throughout California? Was it within 24 hours, 48 hours? How soon were they deployed up here?
Well, we introduced you to what I guess we named 3 of the groups that are here. There are more than 3. There's maybe 7 different cities and agencies represented just in this area right now. A couple of them said they were dispatched almost immediately Sunday night, you know, about the time people around here were scrambling to get out of the way of the fire. another group, I believe it was the Pasadena group, I could be wrong. I asked him, when did you get here? And he said an hour and a half ago. That was earlier today. So I think, you know, this has been in sort of an unfolding, sort of rolling deployment from across the West Coast. Obviously, we mentioned the group that's down here from the Puget Sound area.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Wilson Walker, thank you so much, and thank you to all of those strike teams as well.